Welcome to Hunskers on the Road. We are in Otsego Park, which is in Dane County in Wisconsin. We've been here for about 5 days now. We're here for a whole week. So this place only has electric hookups, no septic. So we're running into a problem with the fifth wheel where I can't fill it with jerry cans. I needed some pressure. So I had to come up with a little bit of an ingenious idea in order to fill. So Griffin and I did a whole bunch of gravity experiments. We even put one of these 5-gallon jugs up on the roof and had a hose hooked onto the end of it to see if just the pressure of that alone would get through whatever hump it is inside the camper in order to get water into the holding tanks, and it just wouldn't do it. So we came up with the idea, looking around online for ever, it seemed like, to try to find a pump that pumps drinking water, like just to find like a trash pump type thing that you can do for drinking water, was not exactly a super easy find. So we ended up driving into Madison, about a half hour away, to Harbor Freight, and I'll show you our setup that we got from Harbor Freight. Like and subscribe and enjoy the video. So this is what we got from Harbor Freight, this Drummond non-submersible super mini transfer pump. And this was one of a few brands that this doesn't have oil inside of it. We tried one of the hand drill pump things just to see if it would move water, and it just wasn't strong enough. So here's what she looks like. This is our setup. So what I did was got a 5-gallon bucket, cleaned it out. It's got a nice little cleaning thing, or a little filter in there. Flat suction. It's got a hard suction hose that goes into the little trash pump. It's a 1/8 horsepower, and it's just enough that you need. It'll push water up 40 feet. But what I did was I made the hose line as level as I could with the camper, and even went up and over and then down into here. So the old camper used to have a gravity fill site, somewhere like this, where you could just take the jerry can and pour in. But this one, you actually have to have pressure to get up over, like the water line is like right here in order to get into the tank. It's like way up here. So it was just difficult. But so we tried a whole bunch of different things, and keeping this level, we are able to make it work. So I'll plug it in here, this continuous plug-in. It's actually a pretty quiet pump. Then as you can see, the water starts to sink slowly. It's not super fast, so it gives you time to fill in more and more. But it actually works, and it actually fills up the tank. So now we're just gonna make a shuttle with the tanks. Griffey's over there right now filling them up. And we're gonna fill up the water tanks. Nice little trick. This was about, with the bucket and this, and the 25% discount from Harbor Freight, this only cost me 60 bucks. And now I've got a fillable unit now. I've got a fillable unit, so that's pretty nice. Not too bad, but I kept it level so there's no super force through everything, so it works, and that's all that matters. So in order to operate, you got to open this up, fill it with water. It primes the pump, and then what I did was I turned it on and picked the hose up here and let water come down, and then it created a gravity suction that made it flow through, and that it worked. Super happy that it does. It's a little slow process. Like I said, with Griffin and Isabel doing the shuttle here, the water fills like 6 gallons in 20 minutes. So they're just working. But highly recommend this pump. If that's what you come into a problem with, is trying to get water. If you're boondocking, if you're like at a site like this where there's just power, or at a site where it's primitive, that's the thing to go. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Huntseekers on the road. Everybody have a good day. Happy 4th of July.